that ending?
I know.
It was so magical.
Magical, and I remember shooting it and being like, man, this feels really right. I think it's like ultimately, you're so torn, but ultimately you're so fulfilled when you watch it. You're like, oh, thank goodness, right?
What is that floating kiss at the end of this movie? What does it signify to you?
I think it's usually reserved for first kisses, feelings like that. But when you kiss somebody and you just feel like you're lifting into outer space, man, it's just like so right, so great, and you just, Yeah, it's that moment of reconnection. It's beautiful.
I mean, it's kind of like when you're in love, right? And if you're truly in love, I think the world kind of just falls away and it's just you and that person. And I think that that's what we were trying to do. And ultimately, we didn't even want people to necessarily notice. It just like was a feeling of us bringing up.
Yeah.
Instead of being like, oh, they're on a crane going up. And I think hopefully we pulled it up. We'll see what happens.
I didn't even notice it, and then I went back and I watched it. I was like, oh my, that's how I felt.
But then they're actually floating. Yes.
We promised that we were not going to break each other's hearts.
Yeah, well, I think that we both made promises we couldn't keep.
Right.
We got to talk about what Peter and Lara Jean went through. Obviously, there was a breakup in this movie. How do you think, or how do you want fans to feel about that?
Man. Well, I think they'll be crushed. You know, you never want to see a couple break up.
Yeah.
But I think ultimately they get back together. So it's a little bit of hope, right? Like you can have problems and challenges and issues in a relationship and work through them and even come out stronger after those issues. And I think that's so exciting. I think fans are going to love that. I'm excited for them to see that.
I think they're going to feel way more. I think a lot of people are going in like Peter Kavinsky fans, and I think the movie really honestly sways that. So I think people are going to feel confused. Like I felt confused every day driving home from work. I was like, what is she going through? What's happening? I'm conflicted as well. So I hope that they feel confused, because then I'm like, I did my job right.
How does that ending set up the third movie, would you say?
Y'all ain't ready for the third movie. That's all I can say. It's yeah. I haven't seen it cover to cover, but the storyline is one of my favorites of the three.
I mean, I think she just really starts to make decisions for herself. That might be unpopular, but I think at the end of the day, as a young woman, like you have to protect your own heart and make the decisions that are truly right for you, regardless of the other people that's around you. And I think at the end of the day, Lara Jean loves love and she loves the guys, but at the end of the day, I know that she's good on her own as well. So we'll see, but it's very satisfying. Like, yes, girl, get your life.
Well, the third book, right?
Yeah.
We see them in college.
Yes.
So is that gonna follow suit with a third movie?
There's a lot of the third movie is based around college.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think we tackle like, the third movie is definitely the most mature movie out of it all, and we tackle a lot of like first like questions and first actions and stuff. So it's definitely, we tackle more like real life, because there's really no distractions. It's just him and I, and figure it out.